The desert's a tough adversary.
I know.
Okay.
You.
What are you saying, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, ayaka. Let me repeat. Get ayaka. Are you gonna give up on the girl? Is that what
I've never
so
give
what
up.
are you waiting for?
Another
Get that
one.
bitch.
Another one.
But you're slacking, you know? You only have a couple of days left for together.
Like I said, I'm slacking like I wasn't on the game for 5 hours running quick.
Shoo! Shoo! Ha! Shoo! Shoo! Ha! Shoo!
Never done. Whatever you want to tell her. Everybody knows you cap. Fall cap together. Never. I didn't hear what you said.
I know you heard what I said. You just want to take it.
Transfiguration!
Cascade!
Buckle up! Ha! Obey!
Be still. Kamisato Aki. Suiyu!
Ready, steady, go!
Cryo Incarnate! Unleash! They're dead meat! Take your true form!
Let the show begin.
Cascade!
Busy.
Because I'm like putting it in, I'm like, wait, maybe I didn't punch it in time. Put it in again. So remember, I go back and go by YouTube. Put Genshin code. See what recent codes came out. Nothing came out that day.
No, man.
Then I'm like, I got put, I'm like, wait.
Let's dance.
Obey! Let's get it on!
Have a little taste! Be still! Mind the deluge.
Do your master's bidding! Look alive! Ha! I've lived around eremites my whole life. As a little girl, I had a wooden sword for a toy. Everyone I knew growing up was either a merc or on their way to becoming one. And even the bowls we ate our meals from were carved by mercenary blades. After an upbringing like that, it'd be more surprising if I didn't become a merc when I grew up, right?
Transfiguration!
Let's get it on!
All right, playtime's over.
I'll protect us. Hi.
Be still.
You asked for it! Let's get it on! Ha! Huh.
Kamisato Suyu!
By ordinance divine!
You're dead meat!
Cascade!
Let the show begin.
Maybe. No. Alright.
You'll get frostbite.
Unleash!
Be still. Mind the deluge.
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
There.
I'll protect us.
Kamisato Aris. Sumeru.
You asked for it.
Just... Hi.
Obey!
Yeah.
By ordinance divine.
This is bad. Have a load of this.
Let the show begin.
Should get careless. Be still.
No, man.
I'll protect us.
Looked legit because it was all cased in metal and everything, and he had weight towards it.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I could say, and he could say, and probably you could say the same thing too. We, like,
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, man.
Hi. Hi.
Let's get it on!
Let the show begin.
tried, like, emptying out the 512 from the one USB stick onto that, and take the whole USB off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Started looking cool and everything, and then, like, it started showing down with the speeds and stuff, and then, like, at the time, like, the Chromebook was being stupid. I wasn't lying. Like, it's not now. Like, I don't even know why it does stupid shit at times. Like, before, like, obviously, like, I usually keep it on, so even if I close the Chromebook, like, it's still on there if I'm downloading, or still continue downloading that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was end up happening was, like, it would, like, restart itself, like, hard restart itself, or, like, do, like, kind of like a soft boot, where it doesn't go back to, like, the initial home screen where they say, like, do you want to sign in as, like, yes, or you sign in with your email type of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because it was reset like
La
that,
da da da.
everything starts going on, and you have to redo everything all over again type of shit, okay?
Da 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 da.
Because of that and shit, just to realize something,
Huh.
is by the time you knock off, say, 0.2, 0.3 gigs, or yeah, like 0.2, 0.3 up to the 1 terabyte, as I said, example, because I think the 2 terabyte, when you look at the total space, is 1.9 terabytes, right?
Yeah.
So when it drops down to say 1.7, 1.6, that's when it starts getting issues. At that point, I'm like, yo, why is it always struggling when it gets to that point? And before that, everything loads up quickly, no problem. When it gets to that certain section, that's when I start doing some fuckery shit, right?
No, man.
And like me and the guy was talking, I was like, yo, like even because like what was even a perfect example too, because like some of the stuff that loaded up on there, like it's saying there's data on there, and then you go into the folders are empty.
No, man.
So how is there stuff on the hard drive, but you tell me the folders were empty? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then even like the day I brought it back to it, because we had time to return it within the 30 days, right?
Yeah.
Open open one of the folders again. Fucking cold, okay?
Damn.
Are you tired? Try my new.
Really, like, yo. Even he tried it himself. He's like, yeah, I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm gonna send it back anyway. I don't know. But, like, we tested that fucking bitch. Lenny would be the type of person that will hold on, like, if he doesn't have a use for it, he'll just buy it because it's cheap, as example, right? Or it's on sale. Hold on to it 6 months, 2 years, whatever, till he finally wants to use it, and when he wants to use it, I realize it's, like, faulty or whatever the case may be,
Hola.
I was ready to take my L because I bought, like, mind you, I bought it as a backup. I never used it as a backup. I just kept it in the fucking box the whole fucking time. Until like that shit started coming up, I'm like, okay, let me try using this fucking shit. Hopefully it still fucking works. I'm supposed to go bitch out, I think it was WD, Western Digital, for, I bought this 3-4 years ago, I just took it out of the box and it's not working. What the fuck do you think was gonna happen?
That's fun.
Like I said, like, Lenny's mindset is so fucked.
No, you might be got so.
And like I said, it's making me God too because like, bruh, I even bring this shit up at work to the man too. He's like, yo, how is it always like this? I'm like, yo, it's the little man syndrome, okay?
I
I'm
guess.
telling you. Like, and he started laughing. I was like, bro, when you start talking to little man people, like smaller people, they like 1 to 5, 6, 1, like that type of people, tell me that every fucking thing.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, yo, this man will bust us up. His job that he busted up, he didn't want to get.
Hola.
Hi.
I'm like, bro, if you're gonna work him, then I might as well put on me and he'll come back here for working him too quick. And I was laughing.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
People out there that
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
out there and shit still, okay?
Yup. They're out there.
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident.
Actually making me go, God.
The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before.
I can tell.
But
Sounds like you're getting
after
guarded
spending some
and
time
guarded
here,
every time I talk to you.
they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village
Hola.
was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness,
Hola.
Oh,
and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
The soft green light? A mad scholar Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So,
Oh, he was
what do
complaining
you
about
make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hola.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and...
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You have to know your fucking team comps and rotations and all that shit.
All of that.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
You have to have me aware to get fucking $9
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
I finished floor 12 and shit.
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
I should be aware, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local. Yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
You know what's gonna happen next.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. He wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
What did I just say?
Sorry.
You're not
I
listening.
was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went.
You're not listening.
Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
I'm not OP. It's too hard.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Money on the game. I gotta quit. I don't know about that. What the way my bank account's up? Alright. Oh, I just feel my heart. Oh, me. Oh. Yeah. We'll see now. Okay, hold on 2 seconds.
All the standing around is making me so sleepy. you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up. La da 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 da. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Everyone is working super hard. We should be too. La da 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 da. All the standing around is making me so sleepy.
My bad. I have to warm up something to eat quick. But like I was saying though, I'm getting ayaka. There's no way I'm up running 5 hours. Mind you, I was only doing one quest, but it took 5 hours.
Are you tired?
Nigga, I don't think you
Try my new
understand.
spicy energy
This one
drink.
crazy.
I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Sumeru, I almost have Sumeru fully open up now too. I remember. I remember.
The time that she came back up again, I'm like, nah, she is getting got on this one still.
The unlimited banner, that was my time to get her. And I was working too.
Yep. You are lacking on that one still.
I was so cheesed when I missed it. I'm like, no. And it was an unlimited banner. I did not expect them to give her a next banner so quick.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. You might as well try to get her this time. Think about this way.
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Yo, she has that
Ah, you're back already.
Yeah, I
We
know.
just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
Sorry, bro.
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would
Alright.
happen?
Yes.
Sorry, bro.
Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still
Okay.
noticed him eavesdropping
That's
outside the
not gonna
window.
be the case.
He really wants to get his grandfather
I'm getting her
back.
on my next tempo. Fuck it.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding
Yup.
employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
I think I have like 3 more days now.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later,
I've been
an
catching up
elderly
on my
mad
course. I'm
scholar
almost
arrived at the
done.
village.
Even though
Isak
every
thought
time I
the
finish the
scholar
quest,
bore
it's another
striking
quest,
resemblance to
you
his
know?
grandfather,
catching up, I'm
and thus
almost at the
often
scare
spied
next
on the
fight.
man.
I'm
However,
almost-
the
I'm almost at
scholar
the
was
point where I can
unkempt
do
in
the fight
appearance
by
and
myself.
incoherent in speech. Although Isak
almost
referred to the
there.
man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare
I
to
just
approach
have-
him.
I think I have one waypoint
One
open
summer
up on a
night,
couple of chests down
the
there,
oft
and I have,
mumbling
like,
and
2
bumbling
quests.
grandpa suddenly
side
calmed
quests.
down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance.
Yeah, I never really explored down there. I
So
just ran through
Grandpa
all the
walked up to
quests.
Isak and patted him on the head. He even took
So
Isak
there
to
in
the
the
entrance of the
chasm, I'm probably
village,
just gonna have to
where he
explore there
patiently taught the boy
after
the
I'm
names
done
of the
some quests
stars
tomorrow or some
and
shit.
accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so,
I hear that.
Grandpa retained his calm expression.
It's a lot of shit
It's
I have to
said that
remember
those who
too,
saw the
with
scholar
day and
claimed
night
he no
stuff.
longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
Yep.
Isak
I
was
already
thrilled
know.
that his grandpa was able to find
So
peace
annoying.
and would
But-
follow him all the time, asking him things like,
No, I've been done
Grandpa,
with the chasms.
want
so
me to take you
it's
somewhere
just,
fun? Or,
side
Grandpa,
quests
could you tell me stories about the stars again?
that I have to do there.
All
And,
this somehow
I
just
have to
makes
find,
Paimon
there's still
feel
big
really
chests I have in
sad.
there still.
It seems like they
'Cause
both
when I was
deserve
running
so
the
much
story, I
better.
was running past bears in the
Perhaps.
chest.
Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
I hear that. Yeah, I hear that.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate God
Trying to
watching
get my
over them.
wifey on my team. They're not
Huh?
trying to make me get my
What
wifey.
did you say,
They don't want to
Sino?
see me and my wifey connect.
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
I know, it's all good though. I'm gonna win regardless. I'm gonna get her. And then I'm gonna laugh. Oh, I've been listening to DJ Khaled every morning.
Okay.
So I know what I have to do. Every time I finish a quest, I listen to DJ Khaled, and he tells me another one.
Okie dokie, if you say so.
It's my dog.
I am not stopping you from doing what you have to do. I'm just letting you know that don't get caught slipping.
We'll see. We'll see if the game rates me or not.
That's your feelings that's gonna get hurt.
Hey, Isak!
Hey.
Oh, it's you guys.
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow, thank you so
Start
much.
complaining all the time?
Yeah.
There are more than one ticket, bro. Right now,
All right.
straight email.
Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
Of course. I'm gonna say you guys. I'm gonna bring up that I've been playing from the beginning, and all this other shit, and that I've seen all 3 banners, and I couldn't get around one. I'm gonna complain. They're gonna have to hear it. I'm gonna ask them, why did they have to drop Kazuha before Ayaka the first time? Why couldn't they drop Ayaka first? They diss me. The second time. Who did she drop with the second time? All I remember is the second time was unlimited banner and I snaked myself, but I'm still blame it on them. I'm like, yo, you guys had an unlimited banner and I never knew when the banner was gonna end, so I felt safe enough to save my money. And then I seen that the banner was done before I knew it. I have a lot to complain about, don't worry. I got this in the bag. What? We're not gonna reach that point though.
My big sister.
Nah. I might have to lie and say, nah, I don't know him. No relations.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers?
Yeah, see?
Oh, let me
So if
think.
I say I know him, they're gonna lock
I
me
was
off
eating
too.
dinner
I
the
have
other
to say
day.
no
I
relations.
saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and
If you
eating
think that it
mushrooms
might
and
be
tree
true,
roots.
I think they do have
I shouldn't
people
go around
blacklisted
eating that kind of stuff.
complain too much.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Alive?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
And still say it wasn't me.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the I mean,
Shout out to my nigga
the mad
Trump, man.
scholars.
Free him.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with
Who,
what
me?
goes on at night. But honestly,
Oh, you're
I
mad.
feel quite sympathetic
Why are you
towards
mad?
them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past.
You're
If it weren't for
mad.
them, my house would have collapsed
This
long
guy
ago.
is pissed.
Do you also think Grandpa
Free
and
my
the
nigga
others are
Trump
good
2
people?
times now. Now that I
Grandpa.
see that you're pissed.
Oh,
Fuck you.
hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's
Hell
long-lost
nah,
twin,
bro.
right?
But he part of my nigga Lil Wayne.
He was actually the one who protected my house.
Free my nigga
I
Trump,
saw
bro.
it with my own eyes.
What's wrong with him?
He happened to be
I don't know why
staying
they're
near my
mad at
house
my
that
dog.
day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to
Doesn't
him
have
and
to do
whoever
anything for
taught
the
him to look
community.
out for others.
As long as he got
I'm pretty
my,
sure
my
that
nigga
if
Lil
I
Wayne
ever
out of
went
jail,
mad,
I'm
I
happy.
wouldn't be able to do
That's all he had to
anything
do.
like that.
He could say fuck black people all his life. He
Gotcha.
could all even be a
Thank
part
you.
of the lynching mob. As long as he got my nigga Lil Wayne out of jail, free that nigga. If he caught Lil Wayne and lynched Lil Wayne, he would have kissed Lil Wayne and lynched Lil Wayne though. He'll do it to somebody else. I don't see that happening. That doesn't seem probable.
Sir, have
Free my
you
nigga
seen my
Trump,
grandpa
bro.
recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the
Yeah,
village
bro, they
entrance.
don't like you when you got money, man. Free my nigga
Oh,
Trump,
well, if it
man.
isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while.
You free my nigga Trump.
The last
and
time I
fuck
saw
Biden.
him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's
Support White
protests.
people like Trump.
Like many people, she's really quite terrified
lying.
of them.
I support white
Speaking
people
of
like
my
fucking-
wife,
what's that-
she's
what's that
still
guy's
always
name?
complaining about how I don't
The one
make
that
enough
Hillary Clinton
more.
tried to get smoked.
Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Forgot his name,
Oh,
bro.
thank
He
you.
was running for president.
Thank you for taking
and he
care
was
of
gonna
him.
beat her. And she rigged
It was
election to
nothing.
beat her.
Hey, you're looking
Fuck is
for
his
him, right?
name? It's my
Did he
nigga too,
go for
bro.
a walk and get lost?
That's my homie,
Yeah.
for real. Forgot his name, bro.
Ooh, that's no good. Well,
Bernie
once you
something.
found him, come
Bernie
by my
Sanders.
place again and I'll cook a little something
My
for the
dog.
both of you. I've known you since you were very
Those
young.
are the white
So as
people
far
I
as I'm
support.
concerned, you're family.
Trump's an exception.
Please feel free to come by
My
anytime.
nigga.
Wow, what a nice guy.
Okay.
That's a real
Thank
nigga.
you, sir.
Huh?
That's a real nigga.
Don't say anything for now. Isak,
Trump
stay
is
here.
smart.
Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Real nigga, bro. He a real nigga, man. Shut up, Bernie Sanders. Shut up, Trump.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King
Cap.
Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler
I
of
wish
this
I
land.
had this
I've
on my
never
leg,
believed
man. I
in
would have
any
been
other
at the free
gods.
Trump rally.
Still, you say he's coming back, but
I wouldn't.
it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon.
I wouldn't get arrested.
What's your proof?
Because I'll say I'm a Kanye supporter.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar
What
was
do you mean?
saying that many people also
That's
went
when I pull out
insane
the
just
red
before the
hat.
fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection
Timothy.
between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King
Timothy,
Deshret's
bro.
resurrection.
Huh.
When that
Now
red
that
hat
you
comes
say it.
out,
That does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally
Yeah, it's
going to
gonna
take a
have a
turn for the
make-believe on
better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very
Oh.
beginning.
that's good for those Canadians.
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come
Nah,
from?
I'm Jamaican too. Alright, fuck
My
it.
patience
I'm
is
Jamaican.
running thin. You heard what I asked.
Alright, so I'm clarifying it for you right now. I'm Jamaican.
Yeah. Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his
can't be
eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his
So
bad
how can
side,
you can
okay?
be white and black,
I am
but I can't
no
be
match
Jamaican
for
and
this
Canadian?
guy.
This is not fair.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell
Dude,
me
no mistake.
about King Deshret's
No mistake.
resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking
What
about a rumor
the
that the
fuck?
madman will disappear.
I
and
never
that King
heard this in
Deshret
my
will return
life,
to this
my
land.
nigga.
I'm not
Where
making
the
this
hell
up. I
did you
swear.
mix up caramel and white? White is white and caramel's caramel, bro. See.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We
said
desert folk have had more than
They
enough of
kinda
those
want
people at
stuff.
the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in
White-
our place?
Your milk mixed
The
with
radicals
dark
were even more
chocolate,
thrilled
your
than me
white
when they heard the
chocolate.
news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall.
You
They're
cap.
all willing to serve under
And
King
you super
Deshret
tweak,
and
too.
fight for a
You
share of
got
the
caramel
glory.
of all things.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it.
I get you.
At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace,
You
just
don't have
as
to
the
say
rumors
that.
say.
No, about me. I get girls. look,
Please
yeah, that's what I'm
don't
trying
beat
to
me
say.
up
like,
just for
anything
mentioning
you say
these
about me
rumors.
automatically
If
goes
I'm guilty,
over my head
then everyone
because
else
I get
around
girls.
here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but This
So
like
what's
the
the problem with
Dendro
that?
Archon.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he
So we're gonna
probably
lie.
hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
Of course.
No, not at
That's
all.
my dog's over
We
here.
wouldn't dare lie to
And
you.
my dog's
He's
over here,
really
yeah.
not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the
I can't
radicals.
say what they do.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from
I
talking,
wouldn't know. I don't really watch
and many
space like that.
others
Yeah.
to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to
Honestly,
the bottom of this.
You'd say anything.
Try
to him.
something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to
Oh, I don't
protect
know.
you.
Yes, yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
I do hope you get it.
You don't have to hold. You don't have
That
to
scared
hold.
Paimon half to death.
Certified.
Psycho is
Confirmed.
pretty terrifying.
There's no gay in the bloods, okay?
Not in mine.
So when you get these bitches,
Not in Malcolm.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that.
the ray of the
Oh, Paimon bets lots
Boy,
of
he's
people
a
have told
Brisket
him that
Samuel.
before.
No.
He's a
I
BS.
heard that.
He's a BS. He's a Brisket Samuels. The fuck?
That's bullshit.
It's part of being a mantra.
The fuck?
The rumor we heard just now seems
It's
like a
over.
strong lead,
He's a BS. It's
but
over.
we need to check a few more. Very well.
It's all good, man. He's a part of your
I'm
bloodline.
here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Not
Well, I
now.
can take you there. Just follow me.
Did you not hear me just say no already?
I see the way you guys raised him. No. I see the way you guys raised them and why you guys want me to take over. I get it.
You trying to use fucking YouTube to teach him?
No, that's
Grandpa,
you.
oh, he likes to be
Not
alone.
me.
Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
How you mean?
Every now and then,
Bad
he
man.
yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I
You're not
know
that
he
was your
is.
little brother?
I swear, he's just
yeah, I
like my
forgot he
real
was Muslim.
grandpa.
I hear you. Nah, you right. Shut up, Mushy. You're lucky that he's not awake in the nighttime. He tries to stay awake. Bro.
Well, this is where
Maybe if
Grandpa
you're on
usually
tomorrow during the day,
stays.
I can
There
get you
sure
guys
isn't
to
much
contact
here.
each other.
I don't want to talk to you, but
I know you've been trying to avoid it, so you made up that
No.
excuse to not go to Jamaica, but you know,
Incense?
we don't figure this out.
Please don't say it's this. But are
We
you
gonna figure this
okay?
out. If I have
Are
to
you
go over
getting
there and
dizzy
set up a
or
Zoom
need to lie
for
down?
you to talk to your brother, I'll
There's a
set up the
scent that
Zoom.
you can sense, but I can't.
Zoom over there.
A certain traveler here once passed out from
I'm
that
setting
smell.
up my computer
Thankfully,
with my
Tighnari saved the
camera
day.
so you can talk to
Then
your
he
brother.
gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
That's why I said I'm setting
So,
up my computer
you know
with my
Tighnari.
camera
Huh?
on your
You know
internet.
him too? Are you two
So you
friends?
can talk to your brother.
Yes.
Wait. Hold on.
Now that I concentrate,
How you gonna do
I can also make out the scent of incense.
I just
Wait,
said I'm gonna set up
surely
mine.
Tighnari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
This guy said I can't have it, my nigga. It doesn't work the way you
Did
think
you
it's
first
gonna work.
encounter this scent at Tighnari's house?
When I followed over there and I set up the stuff, just make sure you answer the Zoom call.
In the
I
forest.
don't wanna have to call you and tell you the answer.
From a scholar.
I don't have anything like that. That's my point, Dick.
Alright. This guy's not listening.
One bit.
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
Alright. Hey!
Merc, down.
I'm gonna murder somebody. Who get who? No, I just fell out of the sky.
I thought you got excited about getting ayaka or some shit still.
No, it was cheese, because I tried to, these guys attacked me while I'm on that little air draft thing, and I fell
What
out
are you
the
looking for, Sino?
Here it is.
Doff you back to Earth, eh? Okay.
Take a look right here.
That was.
They didn't rate you. I hear
Paimon
you.
doesn't
I hear the words
say
you use
anything.
to talk to real niggas.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand,
I hear you.
there are footprints here.
The biggest Doff
From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male.
Around to that, oh god.
This pattern is a common one
I
from this
hear you.
area.
That's
Local
how you're
shoes.
talking. Alright.
This was
I'm
probably someone from the
definitely making
village.
sure you talk to your brother now.
The scent is quite faint,
I can see why ayaka
but
don't
still
want to see you,
extant.
though.
But who would come
Ayaka wants
looking
to
for
see me, dude.
Grandpa?
Two
He doesn't have any
with me.
friends.
So, you know, look a bit of
We'd
jealousy,
have to
but,
ask
nah.
whoever lured him away with the incense.
You're a pity anyway, you see.
Shit. Where was I last time? I think I did two rows.
So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Probably at like 50 or 60.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in
I did
life.
two rows since the last time.
Exactly.
Probably at like 50 or 60.
Most scholars are fond of incense,
And I
since the
have no more
smell
primogens or
supposedly helps them
wishes.
clear their
I'm gonna
minds
get that
and
right now.
discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness,
Yeah, and I
they still
built up
yearn for
some
their
to get
knowledge-seeking days,
enough to do 20
and will
wishes.
follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, I'm doing
No.
it again.
Grandpa,
So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Are the rumors really true?
I'm hoping.
The
I might check it
disappearance
out.
of all-
still.
It's highly
They say I'm in
likely.
this quest and they're doing their long
please,
time.
you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done
Yup.
anything
I already know it's gonna
wrong.
be 2 hours long.
Please
talking.
help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get
That-
away with it.
Nothing wrong. I like the long
Let's head to
talking. I can roll
Aru
a
village
switch,
and inform
sit back,
Candace and the
relax,
others about
let
what
it
we
play.
learned here. After that,
As I'm doing this
we'll set
random
off to
in
find the
Valor,
scholars.
'cause
Mm.
like, so basically, the best creatures to fight in the game are actually aliens in the game, eh?
Hold on.
And yes, there are actually aliens in the game. There's a trophy for destroying the mothership.
Say a word.
To get the aliens to show face on the world map, there are 15 towers that you have to destroy, right?
Mm-hmm.
After you destroy 5 of them, that's when these creatures show up. And basically what you want to do is put on as much status wards as possible so you can build up a chain that helps out with your multiplier
Right.
for XP.
The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
See a 10-time multiplier.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to tell you.
Not lie.
Ah, welcome back.
Mind you, I have it set up where I could just run to it because most of my people I
Sounds
got
like
to worry about
everyone's
the
friends
future,
already.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dia's here too.
So they have this one
You
attack
bet.
that hits everybody,
So, everything
and,
goes smoothly?
like, one
Reasonably.
hit is immune to all of them, to say the least, right?
I'll hate them didn't go with you?
There's 7 different status effects, right?
We haven't
Alright.
seen him at all.
So one
Huh.
is
I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
so every time they
Did
do
you
that,
find out anything useful?
0.5 multiplier added on. So if it starts off at 1, after that attack it goes to a 1.5 multiplier. If it happens a
I
second time,
see.
it's a 2-time multiplier.
So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
And like it works best when I have 3 of them because each one of them gives you what 1,000 XP to give you a rough idea.
The resurrection of King Deshret?
If you could
First I've heard of it.
I'd say a 10-time multiplier.
Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular
Yeah.
beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here. Not to mention, making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But
Say a word.
today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Yeah. I was super cheap.
If
So how do
Paimon
you get it
remembers
off?
correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Enger, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
And trust me, just to get the fucking items.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
Alright.
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place inside.
So, it is what it is.
No, I hear that.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here. Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
I've been running quests all week.
I need to go around and ask some questions. But it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebat with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
One character got a 7.4 multiplier. Everybody else kind of averaged at 5. Interesting.
More traveling. I won't lie, these questions just teleport, talk, teleport, talk, teleport.
The talking will never end.
At least it's the animated talk shit, not the reading one.
Okay. But if it's a main story, then yeah, that makes sense. If it's kind of like a side thing,
It's
then
the main story stuff.
get ready for the grind.
It's the main story, because I have to put the Aranaka one on pause.
Here we are again!
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
That's quite a lot.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us. Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
Hello?
We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
Oh, he's on it.
Hey, Thea, scary, are you?
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those...
Shh. Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here.
Yep.
Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
If we're doing that, like, and we wasn't even getting lost or anything, like, how difficult is it to navigate those areas in the first place? You get what I'm saying?
No cap. Yes, savages.
Just our luck. None of them are here today.
You mean, you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh, and who do you have with you here? Guests from another land? Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So,
hopefully
Dia,
you do, man.
Are you looking for
You
someone?
get lucky.
Yeah. Have you seen Edgar, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact,
I
we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
I swear to you. Holy
yes, how considerate of you.
Actually,
Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
I hear him. He's definitely an archer. Yup. And they try to drop in more OP animal characters. I was just like, damn. I wish you could do more. It's all good though. He's still OP in a way. Just man them don't have him. And it's not even like we need him either. We both have Kazuo. I hear that.
Are we there yet?
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
No lie. Let's see how he plays. I never got to see how he plays. Unless they drop leagues.
Why don't you take a guess?
Yeah.
Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
I want to see him actually play.
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Or some shit. I want to see that. See how it looks.
It's an ambush!
What's this all about, Zaki?
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village?
Yeah,
the boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
Forget about that. Let's forget about that.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
You have Yomi now. You don't need to talk about that.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
I'm definitely
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Characters. It's just like, with the weapons too, it's just like, nah, I can't.
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Child, that's my dog.
Look alive! Hi! Manifest!
Cascade!
Mind the deluge.
Cryo incarnate! Let's get it on! Huh. Ah! Unleash!
Cascade!
Impossible! How could you?
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop. I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Main is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic. Okay, that should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house?
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves. Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think, so Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him. That's what you wanted to ask when—
Wait, so he's a—
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for you.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
I don't even see you.
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
No, that Jean's OP. That's my slime. She was the,
what makes you so sure?
One of the most fun characters at the beginning of the game. No lie?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon. I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village. This should be all of them. I'll let you take it from here.
The weapon.
Alright.
We'll see though.
I'll be in touch.
You know how this game is.
Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler. As for these idiots...
I'm sure I've forgotten something. Not to worry, I'll send someone.
So it goes. Go.
wait for the update. And then try to
fetch it.
Hello.
Hey, Dia!
Up your tree in Sumeru.
Right on time.
My tree in Sumeru?
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for...
Oh,
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong us mercs, on the other hand, we...
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really?
I'll check it out when I'm
Thanks
done
for
this
that.
quest. I'm trying to hurry up and get to the scary mooch boss.
Oh,
I forgot how much
Sino's here.
long
He's
time there is.
prettier.
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out?
Oh, hold on.
By doing what?
I'm at the desert right now with Dea
Sharing
and
some
Sino,
interrogation
talking a lot.
techniques.
How much more, how much longer do I have until I
You
get to
mean
the
you
scary
taught
mooch
Candace
boss?
some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Close to finishing it when you're actually...
Come on in, everyone.
Come on, let's go inside.
It's hard for me to give a judgment because I have to try and remember what part of the story is. There was a mandatory domain you have to do somewhere around there.
Okay, I never did that yet.
Because you're talking to Sino, Al-Haythan, Dea, and Candace, right?
No, I hate
Aru Village?
Not I'll hate them, but yeah.
But you were talking at them Aru Village I was getting at.
Yeah.
And then Dea said something along the line where she had to prove her metal to some of the other Eremites, I guess, or some shit like
Candace, where? Whoa!
Something
You
like
look
that.
furious.
And she was gonna offer up.
Do I?
I don't remember
Gave
that
it-
word.
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself.
Perhaps I need to
Yeah.
work on my
More
composure.
than once.
Still, it's perfectly understandable
Even
why
just
I'm
now,
angry.
I just fought the Eremites again.
I'm sure everyone present would agree.
And then we tied them up and brought them to Candace.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, don't be...
Well, looks like Sino taught her well.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me, what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
Think Act 3.
We may all be desert dwellers,
You know the
but
if
there's
you say
one
the
thing
name,
that
can
I
tell you.
understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war. And war,
I can't do that
the
right
people
now.
of Aru Village care little about which god is in
I'm in
power.
very long talk.
Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life.
Mm-hmm.
A war would only cause us to lose all that we
It's
have,
Act 3.
and that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. I'll tell you everything
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this, some mystery.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret.
Yes, it was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him.
That's one.
They're talking about King Deseret's resurrection.
One what?
Strike.
Wait, I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Yeah, probably then.
You have to believe me. That guy, he wears a cloak.
I believe I may
Okay, I
know
already did
what's
that
going
part,
on.
Then it is Act 4.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
And then you go to Van Rebat for the other shit where you talk about hating and stuff.
Smooth.
Okay.
If my some time ago, it strikes me.
Which means it's... They were...
Not the academia again.
Just as I... But what could they...
People are nothing... Regardless.
You're right. Time to go.
Yes.
You got it. Candace?
All right.
Let's meet back here.
Too much.
The good thing is you can listen to it if you want to still.
That's what I've been doing.
No. Like, say if you want to go back and
yeah, it's Act 4.
familiarize.
King Desert and the 3 Magi.
That's the name of the So did he have to wait until the following morning to be 6 and 8 o'clock already?
Yeah. That's what I did,
Okay,
like, when I, 5 minutes ago.
So, you're by the end, that's the last major one for Act 4.
Alright, so then after I'm done all this long talking, then I should be in Act 5, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying there's a fight, but...
Act 5.
Did you go into the mysterious rooms already?
I don't know what that is, so I guess not.
I think that would be the domain you have to go into, like the mandatory domain for the story.
Voila.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Woo!
Go to the Ermite's hideout.
Where did you come from?
The scholars over there.
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
And then you go back
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Act 4 for that.
Voila.
Hey, what's with this?
You never...
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an... there's just nothing to...
Well...
Anyway.
Anyway...
Shit is so damn long, bro. I'm gonna have to start skipping the talks, though.
Enough with the side...
No. I'm just surprised
All
that you
that
decided
shit you
to team
just
up.
named,
All Hatham.
if I have to go
You
through
haven't
all of
helped
that,
us out
I
at
might
all
go
ever
skip the
since we
talks,
arrived
so.
at Aru Village.
Yeah, you're...
While you were in...
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you. Not to mention
No, I
that
hear
going
that.
separate ways...
I just thought I would have been there already.
Right here in the...
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you...
What is that?
How do you think the residents of Aru Village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word?
You mean some of them
Okay,
liked
we're
us?
running this main stuff
Hiding
for
the
like
truth
8
does
hours
not necessarily equate to lying.
combined time.
Again, remember what Candace said. Most people in Aru Village don't necessarily... By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concern. Glad you're following. Among those, the reason...
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You...
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking...
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
Then again, you know how this game is. It's not too much of a...
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
And that's another thing I'd bring up too.
Remember?
How the game is.
She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly,
You guys are allowed to
I feel
complain
quite
about
sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house...
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru Village at night. In other words, they... By getting involved with an outsider...
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best.
We're on it!
Hola. That's right.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
Forgot they dropped the movie. That shit came out already?
May I call you Traveler?
If it didn't come out already, reviews are at least out for it already.
Voilà.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better? Why's that? That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
Yeah! We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation. But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Mary goes to the Mushroom Kingdom, and then it's like, oh, we have to train you to get better, and then you go
I
from one road
want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people.
So what's the storyline?
I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
I don't know the full synopsis, obviously, but I think he wants to
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts!
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night.
No, I hear that.
But
that's probably how
because
they
we're in the
wanted
middle
it.
of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Well, most times when something like that happens,
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I hear that.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
character instead of a character that's just saying, oh, girls will
Yeah,
always be better
let's
than
go.
guys because girls have no flaws, girls will never do this and that and that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think even at one point, Peach was actually captured by Bowser, but she was able to get herself out. Where, in a funny way, it's like every time he do something to save the day, he ends up fucking up still, okay?
Not that?
But, yeah, I won't lie, it's one of those things where, like, kinda need to watch the movie, like, if you just watch the movie for the sake of watching the movie, it doesn't seem like it's too bad. But it's like one of those movies like Fast and the Furious where you can't really take it too seriously type of shit, okay?
I hear that.
You just enjoy the set pieces, the Easter eggs and all that stuff, and you can say the story is second or third, depending on if you like the visuals or the story more, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It seems decent enough, but like it's not game breaking.
Not that?
So I will say that much.
Damn, I'm 50 rolls in. Holy.
You're gonna have to start throwing money towards this, so.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying, man.
I don't want you to, but like, I way that 5 times ayaka still, okay?
Me too. Me too.
So you think never rolled since they are like.
Nope. Actually,
Sounds good to me.
I think my last part was Signari, but I don't know if it was on the standard banner or not. I think it was on the standard banner, so it might be close.
Wait, but you got Tenari twice.
I got him twice, right? So it might have been on one on this one too then.
All yours, should you have any use for them.
Hold on.
See what I'm saying?
Hold on. It's moving slow. Let me check this real quick. I might be on a guarantee. I got Tenari on this one.
That was your last fight
on
Is this the place?
Oh.
It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere. Monsters! Watch out!
Obey!
Kamisato on. Sumeru, be still.
Look alive! Manifest! By ordinance divine! Do your master's bidding! Feeble! Buckle up!
Be still.
Let's get it on! Hip, unleash!
Let's dance.
You're dead meat! Buckle up!
Super strong
I'm about to go
bandits?
crazy.
Or monsters
Now that I know?
taller than buildings dropping out of the sky?
I'm about to go crazy.
Or... You look super serious.
I am
We gotta
about to
stay
go
on our
crazy.
A
I
game
don't
too.
think you understand.
This is the one.
Hey, they do a fucking personality, dude.
Hello?
Let's go in and take a...
I didn't know I knew that was yelling. If they knew that was personality too, oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Hello?
Hey, hey them.
We'll see.
We haven't found squad. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience.
You're gonna go
Shawnee
in
says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to... Until then,
yeah, I know you.
I'm taking a break.
And just like that. What are you reading?
Hello?
Okay, sure.
Huh?
So...
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him. Reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this. Hey, Pop. And anyway, so
And I'm pressing X to skip, and it's still long.
Paimon's getting so sleepy. Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's from below. Something is off about the interior here.
I think I'm entering that domain you're
As I
talking about.
thought.
Is it underneath the abandoned hospital?
Oh, it looks like there are...
I don't know the name of the domain. They just said into the ruins.
Hello?
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert doesn't take prisoners.
Oh, we have to switch the dendro.
You never made your traveler into Dendro Traveler?
Yeah, from time.
Very good then.
Yeah, to switch my team though.
Do your work!
Dissipate.
We shall prevail!
Scatter! Yeah! Spring forth!
Stand with me!
Just like we rehearsed!
Propagate!
Germinate!
I'll settle this! Our bond is strong!
Scatter!
Yield!
Propagate! Triton's on for size! Fly! Scatter! Spring forth! Propagate!
Stand with me! Hear my prayer! Our bond is strong!
Scatter!
Dissipate!
That's close enough.
All right, my turn. Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Just like we rehearsed! Fly! Ha!
Dissipate. Flee.
Propagate! Go!
Yield.
Where do you think you're going?
Flee.
That's close enough. Long the jungle. Where do you think you're going?
Alright. Finish this stuff.
Stand with me.
I'll be back.
Oh man. And this guy reset himself, I guarantee it. I already know it.
That's close enough.
You do it on purpose. Fuck.
Our bond is strong.
Scatter! Spring!
Grant us your blessing. Yield.
Propagate!
to find this last thing. Oh, see it there? I found it. I'm so smart.
Stand with me. I'll settle this. Our bond is strong.
I does this. I guess. I guess. I know a lot. I'm telling you, I know a lot. Maybe you don't know.
I know the way, but do you know the way?
I know the way, but the way to where?
I don't think you know the way to where you want to know the way to.
I know the way to where I need to know the way to. I know the way to girls. I know that way.
Good idea.
Only that way. Trust me, I know that way. It's not for me.
Wait.
It's actually my gift from God. He's the one that showed me. Heard the truth.
He can't speak. Also,
Didn't expect to see.
you know.
He's Razak, a senior of mine.
He's a scholar.
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. Leaving that question aside for the moment, looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps. There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry. The symptoms are...
Huh?
Allow me to jog your... Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh, now...
Correct. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing these rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, many would give everything they have for the prospect of something, even if complications are... The notion of an...
Oh, that makes a... But there's...
Throughout this process, first, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were an exile. If you can't find...
Resource?
One possibility. With the technology, perhaps the...
So, the human brain...
I'm the academia scribe. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, or perhaps his curiosity...
Hyman's a little...
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer. That's right. To some scholars, however, I can't help but wonder... The academia is going out of their way to look for... I've spent quite some time...
You mean, you're not...
All scholars seek to expand extracting information...
Sounds like you're really...
Of course. The academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that. He won't last long if we leave him here. We'll work out our...
It's looking bad, I'm not gonna lie. I might have to slide in the DMs. I'm in. I'm him. This girl's looking bad. I might have to slide in the DMs. It's kinda early though. It's 5 in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Conversation got boring. She said she's going to bed soon. So I might have to spit bars still. I might just have to. This guy's making these noises like it's like, don't worry, I got you. I can show you the way. Seems you don't know. That's the way you know too. That's him, man.
Don't want that smoke. I have 10 permanent wishes on the ready for the reset, so I could try to get there. How am I for that too?
We're back!
You must be
What's the situation?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather.
So, at one point in time, the
Yep, pretty much.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village. Yet...
We may have one of us could be secretly
Huh? Are our friendship...
Looks like none of you have realized. We're in Sino. You're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next word.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying... Interesting.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like...
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Simply put, if you want to raise...
The academia?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have every so often... I remember seeing...
You're saying that But what's the point
The Akasha is capable... The Akasha's out...
It predicted my...
The academia has...
So that's how... Tenacity of... Sino, don't take it...
They escaped...
Don't blame yourself. It's not like any of us would have known.
I have an idea. If they predicted my movements...
Whoa, you bet.
There's always an...
Oh, so if the academe... Yep, that...
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going. I must go.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys!
Please, wait! I want to go I want to find...
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
Yay! Let's... Paimon feels like...
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was the one who brought him back.
No lie. I hear that.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work. Okay.
These are likely fragments. Looks like there were more. Let's split up and...
Is this what we're searching?
This is definitely a...
How did it end up buried in the sand? They must have been attacked.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Don't worry, your grandpa's gonna be...
Razak didn't
We should be able to catch...
One more thing. I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone.
Alright.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
But you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is!
Now that? Now that?
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Dia? Why would you... Dia!
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa?
This comp...
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, Dia, you'd be better off as my assistant.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
It doesn't matter.
Jesus,
whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret.
It's not too late yet. The village
You don't understand, my dear lady.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for?
Yes. We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon, with these scholars in our custody, will stomp the
Ridiculous. Think about it. The academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these two men. They're also against the academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all on...
It's impossible to communicate with someone. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia? These people have no value as bargaining chips. But I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset.
Wait, you can't be serious.
So, you want to trade places with the hostage?
Precisely. Any wise person would glad...
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars. Perhaps even find out...
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the acad...
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
You academia scum.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said? You know you're making a dangerous decision.
I do.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't...
We've known each other for years.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honest... Come on, Raman.
But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're merc.
You're not wrong.
Let's do it right here, then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Don't listen to him!
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
You don't have to go there.
That's not for you to just...
Do it!
Dia, run!
Stop!
What's wrong?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the set? You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave.
Phew. I was really counting.
Dia! That? What?
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm. Okay.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them. If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and let...
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your...
Whatever it takes? You just might...
Huh? Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself? Okay, let's get moving.
Bro. So much long talk. This guy's laughing. I'm actually getting cheese now.
Like I said, I've been through it already.
I lie? God damn, when is this done?
They said you must have learned.
I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. I know the story now, but still, goddamn. All these extra small things they have you doing. Go here, talk. Go there, talk.
The criteria
Go there, here, everywhere, and keep talking.
for certificate.
Yep. Nothing wrong though. Nothing wrong.
Everything wrong.
Okay.
I rolled into the blade.
No cap. God damn, this really has me going everywhere. Okay. This is a fat chest.
Every little bit counts.
Well, looks like the story's just gonna have to take a little break for now, so. I'm getting her, bro. Don't have to worry about me, bro. I'm getting her, bro. Bro, I'm getting her. Let me go to that tree real quick. I hope I can get some wishes off that tree right now. Please. I beg you.
Remember, it's all about opening the chest to get the sigils, right?
Yes. Yes. I didn't even finish the tree in Azuma anyway, so I have to do that shit too.
Same principle.
This bear is sent over there.
Cash it in.
So much.
If you never did those optional domains, do them too, because they give you some sigils as well, right?
And primal gems. I was looking at one earlier.
I never touched yet. Like, fuck.
No lie.
I should have.
Hola.
But like, fuck. Even right now, I have enough sigils for the Sumeru tree to level it up 3-4 times.
Hola.
It's just locked that point that I can't go past.
I hear that. Jeez. I was about to ask you if you're trying to run the bosses. One more and I can upgrade it. One I can upgrade it again. Just run the spare move. Yes. No. No. I just said no.
What? I'm gonna eat our food on this one. See if how strong your meal will get after eating food.
Oh, you're still trying to be OP. My fault.
I wanna hit Lemmy's numbers.
If that's what you're trying to do?
That 300k, I could put money that Lemmy ate food for that 300k as well, still. Right?
Probably. What a Benny buff.
Probably.
I got you. If that's what you're trying to do. Just know I'm OP.
I'm just interested to, like, she hit what, at highs, like, 50k, if I remember correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I eat a 5-star food, I wonder how much higher I get still.
Yeah, we'll see still. We'll see.
Like, I have these foods here, I might as well just use them once in a while just to see shit.
Shit. My shit be stacking up. So I hear
that's my point, right? There was never an event that came up just to make it more easier for myself in that regard.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, and you noticed that they give us 2 new recipes and shit, right?
Mm-hmm. For that collab they
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
I don't understand this. Delicious adaptation.
Take your true form. Get out of here! Out of the way! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
That's what you're doing?
Yes.
Alright.
You said you're trying to do your damage thing, no?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't expect it was your Bennett too, eh? Yo, I'll probably be hitting constant 100Ks at this point.
We'll see. We'll see. And I'm giving you the Xingyi attack buff. It works better if you're cryo people.
Let it be known that divinity is mine!
You're dissing my shot.
Let's light it up! By ordinance divine, teamwork is dreamwork! Unleash! Let's light it up! Perish! Let's light it up! Manifest!
My endless cycle begins!
Oh yeah. What's that?
Obey! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up!
I couldn't see if that was 151 or if it was 15.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate!
Nah, there was a one before it. I seen a one before one.
Burn to oblivion!
Manifest! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
To my damn self too, I have to jump my head.
Why do they never miss?
Chill. Ooh. This guy did that right on my heel. Alright, relax, bro. What did I do to you?
Tremble!
Alright. Nah, he didn't. I used my food. He said fuck it. He wasn't playing.
Reality is pain! Good riddance, cruel world.
Transfiguration! Let's light it up!
What is that? 273? I told you!
I can't.
My nigga, I seen 273. What are you talking about over 100K? This guy's not watching his own numbers.
Nah, I don't think it was 273 you see, sir. I think that was a 20K still you see there. I don't know, okay?
I don't, my nigga, that was 6 digits. What do you mean?
No, I thought 6 digits. I say that much. I thought 100 and something.
I seen 200. That area.
To that section, eh?
No cap.
Holy God, no more food bus for Skirmooch. It's too easy.
All boss.
Let's see the fucking OP numbers to show face, eh?
Bennett buff with the melt damage?
Jeez.
With the food buff?
Nah, there was no 200K on there still, okay?
I hear you.
Yeah, I just checked up the Purveyor punishment thing. It's still saying 126. The number I saw was 116, eh?
I hear you.
Actually, let me double check for that. Hold up the footage. That's right.
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
I see the numbers just slap him with no problem, kid. Let me see that shit carefully now. Nah, I'm convinced that he had a pooper
Hola. No cap.
Get out of here! Out of the way! Ow!
Nah, yeah. Hola. No cap. Fuego. What's that fucking, that mechanic thing? That mechanic boss, I saw you, whatever his name is, bro. Whatever his name is. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that nigga. Holy shit, that shit so damn long. Fuck.
But yeah, you should be able to access this one yourself if you in the desert and everything, eh?
I didn't get this part open yet. This is the part I have to open up.
It should always be open.
What do you mean?
When I first came here, this was open up already. I didn't have to do nothing.
So then it might be open. I don't know. I can't do this boss though. I wish I could. Sorry though.
Everybody stand up! Obey! Let's light it up! Unleash! By ordinance divine! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
You need an electric?
Let's light it up! Manifest! Everybody stand back!
PvP. Fuck, don't need to. Stop. Respect.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Allah invite me. I might as well finish off my residence on my content.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from? No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go!
even with Shinha, I have her artifact. I just never fucking finished leveling her up her artifact or anything yet, eh?
Nah, I hear that. I need to go through all my characters and upgrade all the artifacts too. I'm lacking on that. That should be something you do as soon as you get your characters.
Easier said than done though, right?
Yes.
So it's about to actually got to open that still.
Yes.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Just showed up for me. That's how long I had to wait.
Going in! Let's light it up! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Don't like those! Fire hazard! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
I was linking up the shotty but standing there. No, I hear that, I hear that. Nada.
That's right. See, you guys don't recommend it.
Allow me!
No rest for the wicked.
Light show! Going in! Let's light it up!
Now you're testing my patience.
Here comes the fire! Light it up!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, goodness gracious! Everybody stand back! Feel the light! Let's light it up! Never fear! Join me as here!
Naku? Oh. I just took him. Broski, at this point, all quests are long talk in this game. I just gotta get used to it. At least I know I can run this game and do a whole bunch of other shit while I'm running this game. I just gotta constantly check the screen to press X or see if a fight's happening. Just gotta start using that to my advantage.
Let's light it up!
My will embodied!
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
No, man. You're lucky. On the pyro icon like that. Allah. I need fucking sorry.
Chest there still, right?
No lie.
I think Lenny helped me out with that. Basically, two people have to jump on there at the same time to make the chest appear. So you can't do it solo.
Okay. I hear that. I need to make 300 primal gems right now. Or get two wishes. I hear you. Yes. I'm about to buy one right now, because I'm just that guy.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Now how much do I need? I'm gonna have to run spoil of this. Hold on. 960, so that's 230. These guys don't rate me, though. Or I just need to find one more wish. Where am I gonna get one wish from?
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Good things come to those who don't. Benny's knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
Damn, bro. They don't want to see me do a 10 wish right now, like. Holy, bro. All that grinding today to only have enough for like 8 wishes, 9 wishes, pretty much, 8.5. Like, what the hell?
Like I said, I know the struggles you're going through, Rick.
I just need 2 more wishes or 1 more wish. They don't lack. You know what? I think I know what I have to do. I don't think I have enough for a 10 on the standard either, so I'm probably just gonna do a single wish. And I bought all this shit already. Nah, I do that too, but I'm not even feeling it right now. So it's not like I'm gonna be wishing on this standard. No, that's the best time to wish. Guys ain't getting nothing. Holy. If I can find one more chest, I can upgrade this tree one more time. Let me go check out my Inazuma tree. I know. I think I checked it the last time already. So I probably don't need to do nothing. But if I do, that'll be neat. Because I know there's gonna be something there. These guys just don't rate me, man. triangle.
I've been through the struggles too. I know the grind.
And in this game, it's ridiculous. It's a gambling thing. Nice fuck. Pretty much.
See that he stays safe.
Hey. Hey, yo. That tree gave me 2 wishes. I might be able to do like a 10 eyes. Hold on. Hold up, hold up. Gee! Hold on. Hold on. I gotta go to her house. I'm about to do 10 wishes. If I don't get her right now after these 10 wishes, I'm hopping off the game. Where the hell is this girl's house, bro? Kamisato Estate. Fuck it. I'm just going to the... forgot where that next house is. I'm in Kamisato Estate. Don't diss me, bro. Please. You guys seen how hard I had to work for these 10 wishes. Don't diss me. Please. I'm saying please. I know you can hear me too. I'm saying please. I'm saying please. Oh, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Fuck it. Ah, it's not gold, bro. I'm at 60 now. And now I gotta die on now. Now I gotta start from 0 again. I guess tomorrow I'm doing all the character hangouts and stuff. Get autos done. Yeah, I'll do the character hangouts and then I'll go back to running the quest again. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow, I
Just
can do
let me
another
know if you
10.
ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro.
How many of those other currencies that you have for Paimon's shop?
What other currencies? To buy the character thing?
Yeah.
I already did that.
Oh, so you went all of that one too, eh?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Nah, that's gone already still.
I really hope that you don't have to spend some dollars.
We'll see, man.
What about your achievement? Did you say that you pick up there?
Yep.
Oh,
It's all good. You get wishes from completing the main story, so there's that. And I get Prima Gems for doing it too, so I can do that. Yeah. You're lacking. That's how I've been able to get my 10 wishes. Because I'm doing the quest to get the Prima Gems and then collecting the wish from the thing too. Nice.
Yeah.
Nah, I know how you are already. I hear that. You're gonna get Kusanali though. Hola.
damage bonus.
Hello?
Look, she has 60 stacks.
Mm-hmm.
And then her E skill, activating skill, does 210 of her attack. And then the coordinated attack damage does 75.
Alright.
Only seeing subs, not that bad, but because you still get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the eye goes for you too, right? You don't get the full benefit of the eye like I do, to give you a rough idea, right?
Alright.
So as much as I get what the 75, you get 20% of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still it's still damage at the end of the day because you wasn't getting that initial damage anyways, right?
Mm-hmm. I hear that. I have one domain to do it in Azuma. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get it. It's one of those underground ones. Or one of those ones on an island. I don't know how I'm gonna get it though. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I can figure it out.
What island was it?
It's in between... What is this island called? Let me zoom out. In between Sumeru Island and Sherry Island. Actually, it's in between all three. It's like in the middle of the sea.
Oh, that one. Oh, that's simple.
Allah, just grab a boat, Allah.
So you need a boat to get over there first of all, right?
Yeah.
And then, you see how there's small islands around there?
Yeah.
You have to go to those small islands to activate something that actually brings up the whatchamacallit. So you have to go to 3 different islands around there.
Alright.
So yeah, to get there you need to have a boat in the first place, so
I hear that. What's the way?
Yo, even looking for a chance to win and shit. Just come out your map and see your exploration progress to see what you did 100% for. I might use about 100% instead of something 70%. But at least you can see what the lowest percentage is, and you can use that template to go search around your percentage and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I hear that. Voilà. The 2 first places. Voilà. Online, the way everybody's talking about it. Jaden is legendary. You know how Hollywood is though. They're getting ready to ruin it. No cap. Big fact. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. Crazy. I'm just traveling to that island and then I was just gonna leave my character there. So when I hop on I can do that shit quick. I have to make one of those two. God damn. I might put a portable teleporter over here. No cap. You're doing more, really. Hello? Ooh, there's some legendary chests here. What the hell? You didn't tell me about this. God damn. Nah. This is I'm on the boat. Nah.
Propagate! Stand with me!
Do your work!
What do you think? Anything catch your eye?
Hello? Let me collect these two big ass chests real quick. I hear you. Alright. I hear that. That's back.
What do you think? Anything catch your eye?
No, lad.
Scatter! Propagate! Blade!
Do your work! Yield!
Hello? Yeah, don't throw it. No, that sucks. Nah, don't throw it. I hear that.
Hear my prayer!
Oh, I crossed myself. Oh, don't tell me I have to use the archer for this. Fuck. I kind of sold already. I have enough time. I still have enough time. I kind of sold already. Damn.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
No, I hear that.
The bond is strong.
Oh, now I get what you mean by having to go to every island now. God damn, I get it. I have to go to every island and do those challenges. Alright, I get it, because I did one, and it opened up one of the things. So I'm about to do the next one, hopefully this opens up the next one. And it's treasure around this one. Yeah, they are.
Ride this on for some. Out of my way. Our bond is strong. Take care of the pain. The shield has broken. Propagate! Just like we rehearsed! Spring forth! How the...
I heard that. Oh, I have a time limit to beat these guys too? If you guys don't start me back on this fucking island, I'm gonna be angry. I didn't know I had a time limit, bro. Oh my fucking god, man. These guys put me back to my fucking... Oh my god! Yeah. Fuck it. I knew I should have dropped a waypoint there. Fuck it. I'm done. I'll drop this stupid ass thing. Yup. I was using my weak team. But I didn't expect for these guys to all die. And there was only 2 seconds left on the clock before it was gonna reset anyways, so I thought I was gonna laugh. But it isn't. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. That'll be for another day now. Now I'm not even in the rush. I was about to get that shit done too. But now I'm not in the rush. I can go get my car next again.
It's okay, I don't blame you.
And they were being fake. I'm writing a ticket. He would. He would. Maybe I don't want to make him proud. Maybe I won't write a ticket. But I know they can hear me. Damn, I'm gonna have to start back on the primary gem hunt again. If you make another 10, I'm 60 in, so that means the next 10 I should be
We need to head
70
here
in.
first, then make our way over to
They better
there.
get me on that 70.
There's a lot of writing.
Just play too much, man.
Like the good thing for me is I pay for the Rousey Moon, so I know I'm getting like 90 primo gems that day. You know what I'm saying? But I have to make sure I jump on for that shit, and then at the same time I have to make sure that I get my fucking missions done. And it's a lot of grind just to get a few wishes still.
No, man.
The most I put into the battle pass, I mostly pass. Nothing more. I can't do a Lenny and them people still.
Nah, I hear that. Super ketchup.
Place isn't even worth
Roll nigga. No, I remember. Weapons was OP. Fucked with it. But I see why they didn't. I said they're OP, I fucked with it. But I see why they did that. No cap. I said the new one. That's what I heard. We'll see. Hopefully. Oh, you can't wait, huh? I know you. I know you already. I can't wait.
You can't wait to be free. I know you.
That. I hear ya. I hear ya.
I don't blame y'all.
Nah, you right. You right.
Everything and anything in Tsukumo.
No, man. know how that goes already. I already know which one you got. Those are like the fried chips. Those are like the chip fries. Yeah. Terrible stuff. Hmm? No Frost doesn't have the fries for $2 though? Oh. God damn. Metro? I hear you. Alright, it makes sense. Nah, I know those ones. I know those ones. Yeah.
When I went to Brightwood to pick up the passport, because I brought it up to Shoppers Drug Mart. What the place called? The pickup places, whatever they're called, I can't remember. So yeah, while I was walking out, I'm like, yo, there's no fries in the crib. Let me go just pick up